Meet Die Dead Kill, my main account. Ever since the Collectionlog was released, I've been working on collecting all the different items in the game. After starting my Chunkman series, I've been neglecting the account, but now it's time to resume collecting and share the adventure. Last episode, we added 7 new items to our log by obtaining 5 items from Mastering Mixology, finding an Amulet of Avarice from the Revenants, and finally we got a Venator shard from the Phantom Muspa. We currently have the tasks you can see on screen, but today we're doing something a bit different as I've stacked up some things for a big opening. It's that time again. In between the other tasks, I've done some different kinds of activities around the game, and today we're going to try and get 4 pets. We're going to go for the last 3 minigame pets, which are the Pet Penance Queen from Barbarian Assault, the Abyssal Protector from Guardians of the Rift, Lil Creator from Soul Wars, and then something I thought was a minigame pet. We're also going for the Quetzin pet from the Hunter Guild. We're going to start here at Soul Wars, and we've managed to rack up 9,048 Zeal tokens, which comes out to be about 300 spoils of war we can buy. Why 300? Well, because the pet rate here is a 1 in 400 to get the Lil Creator, and 300 is 3/4 of the way, and if we get a little lucky, we might get it with this amount. This is going to be a recurring team with the other pets, so with a couple of 75% chances, we're almost certain we'll get one of them. I've gathered all of the points using the Zeal Gain CC, which has non-PvP Soul Wars games, which is really nice as I did some other things while just standing at the boss auto-retaliating. It's not the fastest or best points, but the low intensity of the method is really nice to me. But anyways, on to the opening. We're going to open about 10 to 15 spoils of war each inventory, and then we'll have a look at how much money we've gotten, and hopefully we can snag a pet in between, of course. And that's already the halfway point. Opening these is going a lot faster than actually collecting the points. And already the last 11 spoils of war. Can we be lucky and still get the pet? No, apparently not. Guess we'll have to stack up more in the future and try again later. Loot-wise though, this was actually not that bad. The tracker gives us 303 spoils of war, which should have only been like 301. I'm not really sure why it gives that, but the total profit it gives is about 19.5 mil. That's a decent chunk of change, but I think with the amount of hours I've been here to collect these points, this method is definitely not more than a mil per hour. So all in all, not bad to get a bit of money. But no pet just yet, so let's go to the next location for the next opening. On to the Hunters Guild to try and get the Quetzin. We have 500 sacks stacked up, which is only half of the 1000 that is the drop rate for the pet. But if we look into our log, we have already opened 250 to get the full outfit. So with these 500 sacks, this will bring us up to the 75% mark. So let's see if we can get this one. There's the first duplicate of the outfit. Let's wear it as this will clutter the inventory. First 100 done. A good assortment of items. Let's already put it into the price checker. Guide value of about 5 mil. Not bad. That means if this continues, we'll have 25 mil. And that would be more than what you got at Soul Wars. So that's already looking pretty nice. Another duplicate outfit piece, the helm this time. Another helm. I thought these were going to drop in the same order, like with no duplicates until you've completed another set. But apparently we're already at 4 helms and 1 leg, so guess that's not the case. And another top. We're halfway through our loot sacks. Still no pet. So hopefully the next 250 can give us a green bird that follows us around. Hey, there's finally some legs. Almost back to back into another helm. Some more boots as well. And another body together with a Quetzal blueprint, which we don't need as we have the Hunter Guild teleport here with the cape. And another pair of boots. Oh, I was gonna stop here because we have reached the last 100, but that's another pair of legs. 100 sacks left, come on. Let's get that Quetzin. Last 10. And not lucky on this pet either. Let me get out the blueprints we've gotten and let's see the final price check. 23.8 mil. Really nice. A variety of items. Most money is in the bird nests. A nice 1.3 mil in pure cash. Also 2.5 mil in raw moonlight antelope. And 2.9 mil in quetzal feed. I think those are the biggest chunks of money. Also, let's not forget the sun-kissed bones and bone shards. Those would have saved us a lot of money if we weren't 99 prayer yet. And also, the price tag here is not including all of the things we've got to get these sacks, like the retchins and herbs from Herbivore, so more likely this number is around 30 mil. A lot more than what we had at Soul Wars, and these sacks were only half of the drop rate of the pet in comparison to the 75% for Soul Wars. So as a moneymaker, this is definitely better. Anyways, we'll have to do some more hunter rumors in the future to try again for the pet, but for now, let's see if we can get lucky on our third pet. Before we go and try to get the next pet, if you are enjoying this kind of video, please consider subscribing to the channel, as I do these kinds of videos every once in a while, where I stack up a lot of something and then open them all in a single video. We're also nearing 1000 subscribers to the channel, which is a short-term goal for me, so if you want to help me achieve it, click that subscribe button, and for the rest, enjoy the rest of this one. You can already see with the overlay which pet we are going to try to obtain, and that's the Pet Penance Queen. To obtain this pet, we need to play the Barbarian Assault minigame and use the points we get from it to do a high gamble, and from that we have a 1 in 1,000 chance to get it. A high gamble is 500 points each, and as you can see, we have nowhere near the points to get 750 high gambles. That would require a staggering 375,000 points, while we only have enough to do like 6 high gambles at the moment. This is because this would have taken ages to collect, and here you're also dependent on other players to play the minigame, but I wanted to go for all minigame pets, so here we are. No worries though, the biggest opening of all I've saved for last, so that's still coming. I'm not expecting to get the pet right here, although if I wanted to spoon a pet, it would be this one. But I'm more interested in the elite clues, which are a 1 in 14 high gambles, so if we would get one, I'm already very happy. Alright, enough talking. Let's roll the dice and see what we get. Oh, third one, and we already get the elite clue. Really nice. I'm pretty much happy now. And also, like, these rune bars are worth much more than like rune arrows and the helm that we've just gotten. So let's get more of the rune bars instead of the other ones. Holy, that's another one. At least we're lucky on that front, because like these unicorn horns and the limpwort roots we've gotten are also like 20k each. And the last one is some palm tree seeds worth 50k. A bit better, but still not great. Final price check is 330k, not bad for the 6 gambles we've done, but I'm way more happy about the 2 elite clues on the ground than the loot we've gotten here. But yeah, that was 3 out of 4 pets we've tried to obtain, and we still haven't gotten a single one. So let's hope with the last one we are a bit more lucky. Alright, last chance to get a pet, and we're here at the Guardians of the Rift. We have stacked up about 1800 Rift searches, and we've already done a bit more than 1200 searches in the past. So we will more than double that with this opening, And combining those two means that we will hit 3000 searches in total, which is again the 75% we were going for, as the drop rate of the Abyssal Protector is a 1 in 4000. If we look to the log, we're also missing the red dye and the Guardian's Eye, and the Guardian's Eye is buyable from the shop for 3000 pearls, so even if we don't get the pet, we will at least get this as a log slot. But I'm hoping we can also get that red dye, and with a bit of luck the pet of course. The 1800 searches took about 4 levels to get. I think we started at about 92 rune crafting and now we're 96. So I wouldn't mind having to come back here, as we aren't maxed yet, but it would be very nice if we could complete this entire log before we hit 99. But let's start looting. Let's use big searches, as this would otherwise take a couple of hours just to loot. Okay, first intricate pouch we open and we already hit the 1 in 10 to get a heart clue. Holy shit! We actually got it! We actually got the Abyssal Protector! Oh yes! We are rewarded for what we have done today. The Abyssal Protector, look at him! Ah, he's ours! He is ours! Oh, I'm so happy that we actually got a pet out of all of these openings. And that now actually means that if we go to the collection log, if we get that red dye, we can actually complete this entire log. 1650 more reward searches left, so let's get that dye. Come on, I'm now really hyped to green log this log. And that's another Abyssal Lantern. Okay, that's the second one, and we can sell this to get some pearls actually, so if we would not have enough to get that Petri color, we could, but I kind of doubt it with so many searches left, so I think we'll definitely get to 3000. And another heart clue from the intricate pouches. And another. This is going to be fun to do this after the opening. And that's halfway the amount of pearls we need for the Guardian's Eye. We still have so much rewards left, we'll definitely be able to buy it, so I'm really hoping for that red dye now. And that's 2000 Abyssal Pearls. We also still have more than 1000 rewards left to loot, so we're definitely gonna make it, but come on, where is that red dye? What the fuck? How can we get another pet? How? Like, we went for 4 pets and we get 2 here. Oh my god, why? And that's our first die of the opening. It's a blue one though, not the red we want, but how many is this? Oh, second, okay. Let's hope the next one we get is the red one. That's our second green die. Like, almost immediately after the blue one. So, like, 2-2 for the green and the blue, but we're looking for the red. And that's the 3000 pearls we need for the Guardian's Eye, so we're definitely going to get another log slot here, but I'm really hoping for that red dot. Not the green one! Come on, I was just talking about it. Yes! There it is! There is the red die! We will be completing the entire log here with this opening. Oh, that's really nice. Looking at the log, we pretty much completed everything here within the 2500 pulls we've done. And we pretty much have 500 pulls too much to actually complete this content. Let's also open another couple of intricate pouches for, of course, another heart clue. That's our 6th now. And immediately after we get another one. Okay. And there's another lantern. We really don't need that anymore. And another green die, because why not? And another red one as well. We'll now definitely be able to recolor our set like a couple times over. And that's everything looted. Let's open the last couple of intricate pouches. Yeah, nothing special, but we've already been lucky enough on the heart clues, which I am going to do after this. There's only one thing left to do here, and that's to buy the final collection log item. Let's buy one Guardian's Eye for another nice looking pop-up. And that looks amazing in the log. 17 out of 17, 3025 searches, 2 pets. Would have loved having one of those to have come from one of the other openings, but yeah. 2 dies in the end, all good. Just happy we actually got it and we don't have to come back for this one. The last couple of rune crafting levels we're probably going to do at CMI, but that's going to be for somewhere in the future. Kind of crazy how the pet luck is for duplicates on the account. We have gotten 3 pet Chaos Elementals from the Chaos Fanatic, all very under the drop rate. Same thing for Kraken and Termi, then 1 pet Snakeling, a Rock Column, 9 Chompy Chicks, Rocky, Tiny Temper, and now 2 Abyssal Protectors. 9 out of 62 pets. Would have loved to have the luck a little bit more distributed instead of seeing all of the tube pets, but it is what it is. I'm already happy we got 1 from this opening. Let's also loot check most of the things we've looted. Comes out to be 12 mil, worse than the other 2 big openings, but we've also made a ton of runes inside the minigame, so it's definitely a bit higher, but I'm just not sure by how much. Also, we still have 1400 pearls left. Those should be worth something as well if we buy something from the shop. The Ring of the Element is probably our best bet, so let's buy those. And we apparently had enough Abyssal Pearls for 3. We cannot really price check these because I have one in the bank which is charged. But if we look with the chat command, it is 1.1 mil. So a nice 3 mil added to that 12, so 15 mil plus all of the runes. Yeah, not bad. But yeah, with that, we're pretty much done with all of the things I've stacked up today. 1 pet out of 4, and we got a dupe of that same pet. Could have been much better, but we could have also not have gotten anything. So all in all, I'm pretty happy.